Oh, yeah, because I think it's by ones we already discovered. Stavern, we had to go exploring in the crossroads, I think. New quest. Oh, yeah, I was surprised, people haven't really been hanging out in here. I also still don't know why it's called the Veilguard.
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
I tried!
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
Yeah. Must find lots of traps. Yes, what? I think it's just hunt treasure.
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Good question.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Would like an explanation for that, why they like metal and gems so much rather than just going with the trope. That'd be cool.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
Well, that sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
You can say I cheat at puzzles. This feels very breaking the fourth wall-y. I like puzzles. I hate random puzzles. I don't agree with any of these actually. I like that they exist, but I hate that I can't do them. And then after a while, eventually I cheat.
You got the right idea going across the ceiling. Varric and I ran into an old elven puzzle once while hunting for Solus. There were these talking statues.
Riddles?
One only lied, one only told the truth, I think.
Oh, I like that one.
Ugh. What'd you do?
Varric gave them an autographed copy of his book. Turns out he's really popular in the Fade.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Feel free to use the ancient elven artifacts for weight training, but nothing leaves with you, okay?
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
Most of us shadow dragons are wanted for worse than theft. But if some lords are in it for themselves...
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it.
That's
That's
good.
what my mother does with the Kunari stuff.
Yeah, about and your whole breathing fire stuff.
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural...
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The Lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the Lords a finder's fee.
That's cool.
Interesting. The Lords do all this out of the goodness of their hearts?
You get a finder's
You
fee.
do get paid. Name another job where you get danger pay for killing giant spiders.
Right. For gold and glory.
The Lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She
How's
got here
that?
with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The Lords gave her work.
It's a weird
How does
question.
the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us, but that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now, Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Culturally conscious Tomb Raider. That's cool. Oh, could we go to the... What's Ravane's capital called?
We should do this again. Grab a drink, share our tallest tales.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Fire on the sand. Oh, Tasha has lots of stuff. Yeah, I'll probably just hang out in the lighthouse for the rest of the day. Oh. Oh, it's a companion quest. Oh, we should do a bunch of these before shit goes down. So maybe we're not going to the floating buildings outside. That's unfortunate. We'd like to hear about your exercise regimen. Wow. This is very dark. Not a whole lot in here yet. Help for Treviso. Hey, Tosh. We've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. You and your fancy new friends have the time. Could you check it out? The drop pointer's over on the coast. For gold and glory, Bella. I was really dumb. I thought I was innocuously looking something up. And, got spoiled that she was in the game. Very upset about it. I almost got there too. I got so far. Is that an alluvian? I remember this in other people's rooms.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the Lords.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I was hoping that there would be an arena to do a bunch of extra combat. I was thinking Tosh, but you too. New exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map. Wait, so is this where they are then? Oh. Find out next time. Why does it seem like you have an alluvian? It's been a long week. There's a bunch of conversations to be had with people.
No one said saving the world would be easy. Just wish it were easier.
Hmm.
Hey, Brooke.
Oh, but oh, you're not one with a timed conversation. It's Darvin and Harding. I'll put off giving the gift.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Do you make carvings of them? Safe from tiny monsters. I think I'm gravitating to Purple Rook more and more. For big weapons.
Well, when the army of miniature monsters invade, we'll know how to beat them.
Size is nothing. A Rygar can ruin your day with one bite. The poison swells your brain.
Oh dear.
Ah, that could explain Solus.
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Oh, that's cool.
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravain thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Oh yeah, rock wraiths were in DA too. Bonnie has no exercise regimen. Got sent to PT to figure out how to exercise, and after 6 weeks they were like, professional opinion is that exercise is medically contraindicated. Like it would exacerbate things. Sculpting toys does.
You'd think he'd know better. It's sculpting toy monsters that makes you a champion.
That's right. He never understood. You're a funny one.
I couldn't help it.
Okay, maybe I'm taking this a little far. But if you say you're an expert, show me some expertise.
Did I say I was an expert on monsters? I don't think so. Spell my name right.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloom Howler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler, boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Sovereign's ears feel like they're on the max setting for length. They'll get you killed. Go easy on them. Learn by doing. I like the appropriate challenge level. Yeah.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half lion, half eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. I'll see you around.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm sorry. Can't pet him when he's sitting here. It'll throw me through a loop if I can't swim, but the feathered one can. Ooh, this place is getting pretty. Oh yeah, I don't remember these. What are these?
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know, Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but...
Oh.
No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter... who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Well, no. I guess now that the Inquisition answers to the Chantry, that makes her Divine Victoria's spy master.
Is it? I would think her employment would have been to the Inquisition, not to Liliana personally. Yeah, it's been a very slow build for Harding's room. I wonder if that's the case for Nev, if you take Nev in the beginning of the game. Penguins have feathers? But like, seemed like fine fur on like a giant wing thing. Don't know what a cormorant is. Munchkin, I saw Bella.
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop Southern Thetis from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Should be worried about her not answering. What's Charter want? Yeah, does Charter want to help us?
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
We interacted a lot. Penguins have feathers. I'm gonna look up penguins after this. Okay, I was hoping the game would give me more of this as time went on. Cormorants are another swimming bird.
So tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
Gotta have pastries. Remember the chaos. How old was I? Well, yeah, I would have been... Wait. How much time was there between DA2 and Inquisition? Not long. Maybe like a couple of years. Maybe not even that long. Maybe just a few months. So I would have been like an old teenager at that point, I think. Ish. It's a very hand-wavy backstory.
You helped people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes.
You're the head scout, really?
I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector, Faulkner...
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
I like this.
But you did know people from the Inquisitors Inner Circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others.
Oh, tell me what you thought of the people.
Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Oh, that's cute. Characters trying to do impressions of other characters is fun. Timeline doesn't work. You mean it would take more than a month to get Varric from Kirkwall to Haven? Oh, I guess they're not super far away from the map. I don't know what the map scale is, but I wouldn't expect them to be on opposite ends of the world when I started saying that.
Who stores eyes under their bed? I'm partial to a nice wall display myself.
Well, that's one interpretation that never occurred to me. Thanks.
You're welcome. Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Aha, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if he guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that.
He would like that.
It's why you don't miss.
Cole's great.
And the Inquisitor's advisors? What about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely.
That tracks.
She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too.
Aw.
But he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes. And I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Leliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
Aw.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
She loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
This is cute. I'm loving this. Love one more time.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think?
It's not what we're really
But I
asking.
do miss my friends.
Yeah.
We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus.
Bum, bum,
What did you
bum.
really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
Oh, I wasn't ready for all this. I always assumed that we would have hung, me, like my Inquisitor and him would have hung out. a good deal. So I wouldn't have assumed that, but presumably he'd, you know, not hang out too often. And if that wasn't the case, then it does make a lot of sense. He's always in the middle room working, or in Haven, he's off to the side. I mean, most people are off to the side, but... what do I think about Solus? As a crusade... Feel sorry for him. He's a jerk. I feel like my Rook would say all of these right now. Should be focused on the crusade.
He might be lonely, but I doubt he cares. He's single-minded. Nothing else matters besides his crusade.
Because it's the only thing he's had. My ma used to say, a caged dog forgets there's grass outside.
Whoa.
Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
That was fun. I like that we're getting a lot of opportunities to get different perspectives on Solus and voice opinion time. I imagine that's come along later. I also wonder what she would have said if, in your world state, he romanced Llewellyn. Anything going on around here? Maybe not, but we can begin with Varric, I guess. Wait. Oh, they're both changing the decor. Do I have a new statue? I like my Hala. Nope. I don't even remember when I got the Hala. I just clicked on that for the first time and then there was another option. Varric, we have a dragon hunter.
Rook, when's the last time you slept?
Always looking after us. Okay, I'm exhausted. I think that's where we'll call it here. Oh, what a day. We did a lot. That was fun. Next time will be Monday. Probably at 6, but I'll post the schedule on Sunday. Let me save this before something bad happens. And I should really do some micromanaging in between sessions. Something I should do. Is anyone... Someone might be on that I know. Might have someone to raid. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten a chance to to raid Natalie yet. So let's go say hi. Oh, it is 11 already. Yeah, I need to get up early. I have a long day tomorrow too. Okay, thank you for hanging out. Hope to see you soon. And see you later.
I have right now. Ash, hi! Is this Pebble Mouse? And it's been really great, but I've had it for 2 years and it's really starting to not like click properly. for some reason. And it's not really the best shape to be, like, conducive to an old person's wrist, like myself. Yeah, not very ergonomic. And, like, this is the keyboard that goes with it, which I like, and it still works pretty well, so